Hi everybody, welcome to Kastor's Corner. I'm your host Khalil, here for another toy of the day. Just trying to get organized, a little messy at the moment, trying to get all this stuff done. So what do we got for you today? So you can go to kastorscorner.com for a look at these two new figures, and this guy, up on kastorscorner.com, Kastors with a K. You can follow us. We're at Kastor's Corner on all social media. You can check out the Cornercast podcast every Monday night. Coming back soon. We just took a few weeks off because we miss our little guy. Man, it's been a lot going on. Up on Apple Podcasts, and you can get one of our shirts too. Links are all down below. So subscribe to that. Subscribe to this. We appreciate it. So big shout out to Bill, who figured out how to track these guys this week. And so I was able to pick these up on Friday, which is yesterday. Well, I mean, all depends on where this fits into our schedule. But the new Far From Home Spider-Man Legends wave, the Armadillo wave, came out. So tonight we're going to take a look at the new Doctor Strange, as well as Jonah Jameson. First time in line and from the films. So these are MCU versions. And I just thought I'd break out the Spider-Man Classics, Spider-Man Retro Classics, Legends. I don't know what to call them because the retros are the small ones, but so the throwbacks, I guess they're throwbacks, right? Jonah Jameson, to kind of compare the two. So not knowing how this is going to go or what's going to happen, it's nice to get an updated Doctor Strange, although I expect we will see this again in some way, shape, or form. Maybe with some minor updates, changes to the costume or something, because Doctor Strange has a movie coming out next year. So I understand that they needed another figure for the wave. This seems a little redundant considering he's getting his own line. But it was nice to see that they updated this figure from the Dormammu wave from a while ago. And I don't even have that figure, I'll admit to you. I think I got all the comic book characters in that wave, but I wasn't into the MCU at the time. I was just getting back into Legends. So I picked up Iron Fist, and then I slowly picked up everybody except for the two movie characters because I just wasn't going to do them. And here we are. Here, how I got this one. So new head, new cape, new tunic from the previous release. I can't tell because I don't have it if the boots and the legs are the same. They might be the same as the original. Of course, leg articulation limited because of the tunic skirt thing here. Arms are pretty good here. He does come with more things than he did in the previous version. Instead of just one conjure shield, he gets two. And let's see, which hand is that? That is this hand. So you can swap out the hands and give him his conjuring, shields, protections. And so you've got that. So maybe he'll use that in the film. Maybe he won't. We don't know. But you get two of them. In the previous version, I believe there was only one from the old Doctor Strange movie, or from the first Doctor Strange movie. So you get two protection spells. Hopefully they'll get a Wong soon, and they'll give him those as well. His hands don't have the defined scars that I remember seeing on that old Strange. On either versions. There are some lines, I don't think they're on purpose like we've seen before. So, and you get a removable Eye of Agamotto, which can go on him if you would like. Cape is removable, and so this can go on him, or it could just come off and crush in Thanos' hand if you would like it to. So overall, I think it's a good update. A good, if you don't have the previous version, if you want something that looks a little more movie accurate, I think this is the way to go. Of course, you need him to build the armadillo. I just really hope we just don't see this with like one change in the Doctor Strange line, but I have a feeling we do. Unless it's a whole new cape. Like whole new cape, different soft goods, maybe? I don't know. And so the other figure that we get here... You have too many hands. Anyway. The other figure we get is Simmons here as the new J. Jonah Jameson, or old J. Jonah Jameson, depending on your perspective. He's picking up the role after being in the Raimi films as J. And he's got his pointer finger because he's mad at you. He's got hands up hands. He's got one fist so he can bang on the desk. So it's a nice update. It really is. It's nice to have him in this line. They didn't try to do the overly comic booky head hair that Raimi insisted on doing with him. You get him in his natural bald look, which I think is a good look for him. A little graying around the temples. You've got him in his yelling face here. I think he looks pretty good next to this classic retro look for him. I really like this figure. I've also seen some people repurpose this figure to go with the new Disney Plus Loki, which is a great idea because you get that look from the final couple episodes. So 2 JJs in 1 year, right? Yeah, he came out like last October, November. I'm excited to see how this kind of plays out. It definitely... So we don't know when... Well, we kind of do know when Wanda broke the universe. Or supposedly broke the universe. And then Sylvie really broke the universe. So we know the multiverse is happening. We know everything that's going on in What If. It's really not clear yet whether J. Jonah Jameson here is one of the carryovers because of that, or if he was in the universe to begin with. We hadn't seen him in the first film or most of the second film. No hint really at the Daily Bugle, although the Daily Bugle's been playing parts in the Venom Sony universe. We've seen it in Morbius, trailers, Venom, and a bunch of different ways. So, but I think this is a great... You get a great suit body, you get a Build-A-Figure piece, and you get a great, great likeness of J.K. Simmons here. So it's really good, the static and then the yelling. I'm really excited for the film. I can't wait to see what happens. And we're going to take a look at the rest of the wave in upcoming videos. So you can take a gallery of these two guys up on castorscorner.com. Follow us. We are at Kastor's Corner. Subscribe to the Cornercast podcast. Subscribe down below to this channel. We really appreciate it. The more of you that subscribe, the more cool things we get to do, and then we get to share them with you. And that's been, one of the best parts of this journey. As we say every night, Jackson, we miss you. And we will see you tomorrow night for another Toy of the Day here on castorscorner.com. Have a good night, everybody.